Chapter 33, Part 2. Arriving at the docking station, we disembarked and made our way to the palace. You better leave Madam Viceroy to me, Dharma said to the group. Ladies, please take your young men to their rooms. They need some rest. Tend to them, girls. Take good care of them. The couples went to the lodgings while Barry and I accompanied Dharma to the room where Saguna was to be found. Saguna was on her feet as she saw her husband enter. What have you done, you fool? Saguna reprimanded her husband. Her quiet demeanor was suddenly replaced by insolence and righteous anger. Her sea-green eyes now looked like small hurricanes. Did you want to kill those young men? Would you watch them die to satisfy your own curiosity about the Amrit and the legend? No one died, my love, and my life, Dharma said. Barry and I smiled at one another. You shouldn't play games, Dharma. You are not God. These boys are precious beings, valuable lives. She was leaning in, towering over her small husband. They are my love and my life, Dharma said, placating her. And for your information, I was hoping maybe our daughter would marry the shorter one. James of Hapkido? Hapkido? Dharma acknowledged. Yes, I like him too, my love of my life. But you took those children out to the ocean to a fictorial place of legend. You made them believe in fairy tales and nearly killed them. No one died, my love and my life, Dharma repeated sardonically. Saguna pulled at her long blonde hair out of frustration as she sat herself down on the cushion. Barry and I were not comfortable watching the exchange. And what did you accomplish? Saguna continued, not swayed by Dharma's repetition. And that's when Dharma pulled the glowing golden orbs out of his clothing. Have you ever seen an Amrit before? He asked her. Oh, Vishnu and Lakshmi, as one! Saguna exclaimed as an expression of her surprise, sitting on the cushion of the floor. You found it! Dharma came and sat beside her. The boy swam to the seabed, resisted the allure of the mermaids, and found to be pure of heart by the sharkmen, and died in the cavern. Only after the mermaids returned them to us did we revive them. He looked at Saguna. They died, he said. Those boys died, but the mermaids brought them to us and we revived them, and now I'm holding the Amrit, the elixir of life. Dharma deviously raised one eyebrow and his eyes twinkled. At this, Saguna Ishvara fell gravely serious. Her entire person changed, and Barry and I could not decipher the alteration. Was she tempted? Her physiognomy only suggested that this may be the most significant moment of her long life. What are you going to do, my love? We only have 50 more years together if we're lucky. What if with what you hold in your hands, we could have centuries? Barry and I looked at one another solemnly. The large hall fell silent. I hadn't anticipated this development, and I felt sick to my stomach at the thought. Dharma's expression shifted by degrees of consternation to joy. Just as Barry and I were about to protest, Dharma spoke. Do you love me for who I am, my love? I do. Then you know that the man you love would not steal nor cheat. I cannot take the life of these men that these men died for. Dharma and Saguna held one another on the cushions and rolled back and forth as happy as they had ever been. Our daughter can have all those years of joy and centuries of love, Saguna said. Dharma, I love you, and I you. How quickly our fates have changed in that moment.